You're welcome. Now, introduction to physics. What is physics? Physics comes from the ancient Greek word physika. It's at this point that you'll want to start taking notes. Physika means the science of natural things, and it is there in ancient Greece that our story begins.
Ancient Greece?
If you have questions, raise your hand. It's a warm summer evening, circa 600 BC. You've finished your shopping at the local market, or agora. And you look up at the night sky, and there, you notice some of the stars seem to move, so you name them Planetes, or Wanderer. Yes, Penny?
Does this have anything to do with Leonard's work?
This is the beginning of a 2,600-year journey we're going to take together from the ancient Greeks through Isaac Newton to Niels Bohr to Erwin Schrödinger to the Dutch researchers that Leonard is currently ripping off.
2,600 years?
Yeah, give or take. As I was saying, it's a warm summer evening in ancient Greece. Yes, Penny?
I used to go to the bathroom.
Can't you hoped it?
Not for 2,600 years.
Project Gorilla, Entry 2. I am exhausted. Now remember, Newton realized that Aristotle was wrong and force was not necessary to maintain motion. So let's plug in our 9.8 meters per second squared as A, and we get force, Earth gravity, equals mass times 9.8 meters per second. So we can see that MA equals mg, and what do we know from this?
We know that Newton was a really smart cookie. Oh, is that where Fig Newtons come from?
No, Fig Newtons are named after a small town in Massachusetts. But don't write that down. Now, if MA equals mg, what does that imply?
I don't know.
Wait, but how can you not know? I just told you. Have you suffered a recent blow to the head?
Hey, you don't have to be so mean.
I'm sorry. Have you suffered a recent blow to the head?
No, you just suck at teaching.
Really? Of those two explanations, which one seems the most likely?
Sheldon, I'm trying to understand, but you're going too fast. Can you just back up a little bit?
All right. It's a warm summer evening.
Not that far back.
Okay. At what point did you begin to feel lost?
I don't know. Where were we looking up at the night sky?
Greece.
Damn it!
There's no need to get frustrated. People learn at different rates. Unlike objects falling in a vacuum, which... MA equals mg...
Squared?
No.
Aristotle?
No.
5?
Oh.
Then I don't know.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm stupid.
Well, that's no reason to cry. One cries because one is sad. For example, I cry because others are stupid and it makes me sad.
Look, can we just please forget about all this extra stuff and can you just tell me what Leonard does?
All right. Leonard is attempting to learn why subatomic particles move the way they do.
Really? That's it? Well, that doesn't sound so complicated.
It's not. That's why Leonard does it.
Okay, I just have one question. What exactly are subatomic particles?
A good question.
Thank you.
And to answer it, we first must ask ourselves, what is physics?
Oh,
Warm summer evening in ancient Greece.
Raj, you should have seen Leonard's experiment. The interference pattern was so cool.
Okay, that is a very, very good example of over-explanation, because explaining physics should not go all the way back to Greece 2,600 years ago, okay? And remember, for visual and verbal supports. Don't insult your audience because that's never going to work out.
Okay, so now.
Okay, I'm going to be talking about underused supports, actually. We're going to be starting with instances, which actually, like, in theory, are basically stories. They're used to clarify, add interest, or prove a point. So, like our Morpheus over here, they can be hypothetical, which are made up but they could happen. Factual, which are things that actually happened. Brief, basic facts, those are also known as examples. So that's a brief instant. And detailed, which is a vivid picture or narrative, also known as an illustration. Effective instances, you want them to have depth to them, but and manipulate like how this person is going to react. So this is supposed to strengthen your argument, really. So they'll be vivid, but also provide a good example and be factual and detailed. A lot of times, detailed hypothetical allusions work really well, but that will also manipulate your audience into thinking what you want, because you can make up whatever you want because it's hypothetical. But it's important to note that they're not actually real, so no one has the wrong idea about what they mean. And an example of a detailed hypothetical allusion is from the other guys. There they are.
Oh, this isn't that.
So what we do?
Ooh, Grand Theft Auto 5. Wow.
You know what I just did? I just walked out that door, saw a couple detectives, and I was about to start bad-mouthing you behind your back. But I stopped myself because my pops taught me that a man who talks behind somebody's back is a coward.
Wow, I actually appreciate that.
Good, because I'm going to tell you directly to your face.
No, you don't have to.
No, I don't like you. I think you're a fake cop. The sound of your piss hitting the